Hey everyone, I'm back with another video for you. This is my log splitter. It's about 3 years old. It's horizontal or vertical. When you go vertical for the huge logs, this is just my 22 ton by the way. When you go vertical, I don't know about you, but it kills my back. You're bent over, you're wrestling with these 200-pound logs, and it just kills me. The pad is too small. I need a larger pad to fit around it. It worked pretty good, but if you're not on even ground, it lifts the splitter off the ground and it's just a pain. And you know, after an hour of splitting, your back kills you, or at least me. What I did was I made a lift arm, and it was really pretty simple, not too expensive. I'll go through that. I had to make this about a foot longer than I wanted to, so I could clear the tire. Basically, I added a cylinder, a hydraulic cylinder, 8-inch cylinder down here, 8-inch throw. Awesome power. It's got more power than I actually need. I tried it. The paint is still not hard, so I'll show you how it works. I'm not gonna put a big log on here and scratch up the paint. I'm gonna give it another day to harden. But 8-inch cylinder from your average farm store, I think it's like $79. I made up some outriggers with the splitter that goes vertical. It wants to twist, so I made up an outrigger on both sides. I actually welded the splitter to the frame just to keep it from twisting. I'm trying to think of all the stuff I did here. The one thing that I tried to save a little bit of money, and I bought just a single pump or control valve. If you do a lot of splitting, I would tell you spend another 150 bucks. The valve with shipping I got from Northern was $106. It's about $250 for a double handle valve. The deal with this is if I'm gonna raise the table, I have to take my the splitter handle, put it in the backward position, and that'll give me the pressure to raise this up, and then I can bring it back to neutral or whatever. Same with setting this down. You got to work both of them. So I think what's going to happen is once I raise the log up, once I bring the log over, then the table is going to have to go back down in order to use the splitter, which isn't, for me, I split for about 2 weeks a year. It's not a big deal. If you split all the time, you probably want to go with, like I said, the dual cylinder one. To me, it's not a big deal. It is what it is. I'll just go through some of the prices. Cylinder was $79. The single control valve, $106. I probably got 50 bucks into steel, maybe $75 into steel, a little bit of paint. So $1,000 splitter, you know, you got another $350 into it. It will make life so much easier. I'm trying to think of any other. I added a piece of angle iron back here just from the frame to the splitter I-beam, just to stiffen it up a little bit. Everything is adjustable. The outriggers, I can raise them, lower them. I have it off the ground right now just so it doesn't mar the paint. Like I said, I'll give it a couple more days of hardening. So you'll see a little bit of bouncing. It's just because I don't want to scratch up the paint. We all know it's going to get scratched up, but let's keep it pretty for a couple days. Let's give it a try. Let you see what I got to do here. Probably I probably got about 8 hours of goofing around with it, getting everything right. But I put about a 200-pound log on there before I put the sheeting on, just to make sure it was going to work, and it lifted it like nothing. So hopefully this saves my back, and hopefully it helps you understand. Pretty simple. The extra hydraulic lines, $11 a piece at the farm store. Like I say, any of the farm stores have them. Pretty simple. Wasn't much to it. If you do a lot of splitting, go with the double. You know, nothing else to it. Thanks.